You love all things Disney, the Disney 100 exhibit at the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia is a perfect experience. Added bonus, you can also enjoy touring this beautiful city filled with historic sites and museums, with the Franklin Institute being my favorite. So let's hear the intro from Mickey Mouse and Walt himself.
And let the show begin! Here's my pal Walt to tell you how the magic is made.
There's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into reality. When we consider a new project, we really study it. Not just the surface idea, but everything about it. And when we go into that new project, we believe in it all the way. We have confidence in our ability to do it right, and we work hard to do the best possible job. There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting.
Everybody ready? Yeah! Then on with the show!
The museum is divided into multiple sections. This first section is Walt's career and early years, with a few displays on early work including Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. My favorite was the actual telegram that Walt wrote to Roy after he's lost the original contract of Oswald and all of his animators, but telling Roy not to worry, that everything will be okay. This next section was called Where Do Stories Come From? This was incredible. The room walked through the backstory of many of the movies, including those from fairy tales. My favorite displays were the actual books used in the opening movie sequences for Snow White and Sleeping Beauty. The puppet and clothes from Mickey and Pinocchio in 1940, the glass slipper from The Live Cinderella, and the snow globe and the carousel horse from Mary Poppins. The section also included many sketches and cells from many of the movies. This next section was dedicated to the animators. There was a great display containing many of the animator models, from older ones to 1940 Dumbo. Then there was a section comparing animation cells of Corella compared to the live-action versions. There was a sweet section on character development and bringing them to life. Displays on lovable characters like Olaf and heroes like Ariel. There was also a great display showing how each character has a specific color palette. The next section was on Spirit, Adventure, and Discovery, with displays and information on Pirates, Peter Pan, 20,000 Leagues, and the Jungle Cruise. The section also included many items from Star Wars and Marvel. The next section was one of my favorites, music. I turned the corner and saw the enchanted dress and immediately started singing That's How You Know. Who knew a dress could sing? This section also included the original sheet music to Snow White's Whistle While You Work. Many displays on music and movies from Three Caballeros to Encanto, and many albums from movies. Also a display from Jimmy Dodd's guitar from Mickey Mouse Club, and a cool section on sound effects like the train whistle, which my favorite was a chime for Tinkerbell. Also a section with Disney on Broadway and a very big wall of album covers. Next section was on nature and movies, focused on movies like Bambi and Fox and the Hound, and it also a display on Walt's travels. Then there was some pictures about nature and parks, from the Matterhorn to Big Thunder Mountain to Animal Kingdom. This next section was on innovation. So many great displays in here, from storyboarding and electronic birdcage that was in Walt's office as inspiration for the Tiki Room. Electronic control boards, hands, and faces used in Hall of Presidents and Pirates. There was also a copy of the original drawing showing the layout of Disneyland. This section also included a Pixar computer and a mini multiplane camera. One of the last sections was on Disney parks, with something that made me tear up. This had some ride vehicles, but it also included a great piece of paper that showed the edits from the entrance plaque that reads, "Here you leave today and visit the worlds of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy," with Walt's handwritten notes. They also had Walt's employee badge. This is what brought me to tears. It was employee number 1. There was also a few displays, including the Small World doll and the Mickey Mouse from Opening Day train ride.
Badges over there.
This last section was Disney through the years and pop culture TV by decade, from toys to Davy Crockett, Shaggy Dog, Haley Mills, and Hocus Pocus, High School Musical, and props from the TV show Lost. Final review, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. I only cried a few times. This is what I wish they would bring to the old NBA Experience location in Disney Springs. This with a mix of the Walt Disney represents from Hollywood Studios. Create it so you can rotate out some rooms and exhibits throughout the year for new movies.